27 hours. And as promised, a trip to this weird structure back here. But this is actually the control computer for the electronic timer thingy. So it's bundle cables connected to Redstone wireless transmitters. So there's one bundle on each side, one on the back, to control the hours, minutes and seconds. And this computer auto boots when the world starts up. As does the one in the nether, that's how the timer actually works. Every second it saves the file, so the clock knows how long it goes should it turn off. And then inside the counter we just have a traditional 7-segment display attached to wireless receivers. And that's sufficient to light up the whole thing. So just give ourselves some bedrock to patch this thing up. Yeah, to come out of creative mode, and even if you've got Swift Wolf, you still fall out of the sky, which sucks. Obviously I won't take any damage because I've got Swift Wolf, but it's just annoying. So patch that back up. We need to land again. Come out of creative mode. Get rid of the bedrock. Yeah, I don't know what creative mode plus does. Fuck knows. So let's get on with the episode. B's still not doing anything because you know they're arseholes. The old mob trap's all lovely. That's a bit dark, isn't it? But what's this? I believe it is a turbinator. Yes, a device for making turbos. Because they're a pain in the arse. Not terribly difficult to make, just because coolant cells don't stack. It's a bit of a job to make more than, say, 4 at a time. So we've got a Vulcan Evertide amulet providing the water. Empty bucket will go there. Oop. Yep. 4 buckets in there. That thing just pulls out 4 buckets. That thing pulls out empty buckets. No, there's a wire above your head, dude. So we've got a timer and a delay, just because why the fuck not? Don't really need it. And then we have a tube connecting the deployer and the chest, which is obviously next to an auto crafting bench, and a filter, and then a path back around. So you just need a finite amount of buckets and they'll just keep circulating. We have a redstone engine and a chest. A filter putting out just water cells. Feeding them into an extractor, which has got the most overclockers you can have in without storage upgrade thingies, because I just didn't feel like making them. And then a coal-fueled power plant, just because, again, I couldn't be fucked to make solar panels. And it's only ever a temporary installation anyway. You don't need it that often. You're doing 64 turbos at a go. Most devices take 16, one of them takes 13, one of them takes 11, I believe. I've got them written down somewhere. I can't be asked to dig it up. So let's get the rest of the materials to make us some turbos. Ah, we now have redstone joining the party. Ain't that pretty? Yummy, yummy red matter. Class R Omega. I think it's just a sphere below that. But you're going to need some tin to make the empty cells. I was like, well, how many do I want? Because for 4 tin you get 16. Yeah, my mental arithmetic was a bit mental. 1 pile would have been sufficient, but bloop. Oh, yeah, that might be a few too many. So, yeah, I'll just throw away my 1 off because I'm a fucking genius like that. So, get rid of some of this. Oh, there's some cells in there. Hold on. 3 piles. Let's just drop off the rest of this crap. rid of it all. Get a shot of it. Just for building several devices, I was carrying all this crap around with me. Like an item detector and redstone wire and all kinds of stuff. Screwdriver. That's in the wrong chest, you genius. So we'll put these here, just for safekeeping. We'll need some iron, which you already have in your inventory, genius. Redstone. Actually, no. Fuck you, redstone. I don't want it. I'll get it from somewhere else. So I'm gonna need some iron to make a circuit. Well, refined iron. We already have. Oh, excuse me. Up here, some lovely copper. We need to make 2 sets of wires. Well, we actually need 8 sets in total, but since they come in sets of 6, if you make full stacks worth, you have to make 2. Which, you know, it's not a problem. You soon burn through the wires. Well, hopefully you don't burn through your wires. That means you've got either an overload or a short circuit somewhere, which I guess technically leads to an overload. But whatever, man. Slightly got the pattern wrong, but bloop. I need some refined iron. We've always got the maximum turbos in without having storage. What's this? Because it's only over a temporary installation on Feed the Beast. So, unless you've got a lot of time. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing there. Need a refined iron, genius. Yeah, unless you've got a lot of time to kill, there's no point making storage. What's names? Let's go up and get the redstone. Oh, it's next to a device thingamy, which will be explained. And then, yeah, I fly the long way back because I'm like that. No, press C, genius. There we go. That's the IS one. Slightly got that pattern wrong as well, but less said about that the better. So we now have our prerequisite materials. So we'll fly back to the old Turbinator. Yeah, and then I fly the long way because I forgot to pick up fuel for the power plant. So we'll grab a stack of coal. Could have used charcoal just as good, I just happen to have coal on hand. So, bloop. And put the empty cells in here. And it should start making straight away, yes, and it does. So it's emptied all the buckets. But because we haven't initiated the system, it'll just sit there now like a dumb shit. So we'll stick some shit in there. Yeah, it's an overcomplicated system because I can't make a sorting machine. So you have to manually put the materials where they need to go. Because I haven't got Nikolite to make blue alloy. Which is slightly annoying. Because normally I just have a sorting machine, throw it all in one chest and it'd go to the right places. Yeah, that diamond red wire is just the redstone signal for the engine. So, yeah, let's fire this bad boy up, I guess. One for you, and one for you. And once it's running, 8 buckets is enough to keep the whole system going continually. There's no point trying to go any faster than that because your limiting factor is how fast you can pull them out of the table, which is 1 a second with a full-speed redstone engine. And then it gets reduced here because this is the bottleneck. The extraction process. What we got? Wow. So we've made 4 already then. Awesome. See them coming out of the hole. And 4. Sweet. Nice simple. No fucking juggling your inventory trying to... Oh my god, I need to pick up 12 of these cells. So, yeah. The easy way. Obviously it takes a lot more materials, but I'm lazy like that. So let's do something else. we'll come back to them turbos, overclockers later. What we need to do is get a waste overflow system like we have for the redstone here, but we need to put it on. Yeah, it's all very pretty, dude, but yes, we need to get the copper involved. That chair, all that AMC just sat there doing fuck all. And while I do use a lot of wires, I don't need them all the time, every day. So, yeah. Might as well. Whoop. Try and jimmy it into the system. And it's going to be an ugly, ugly construction because it wasn't ever intended to go in the building it's in. So this is just going to be a wing it. So that was an item detector. Some tubes. Yeah, redstone because, yeah, why the fuck not? I'm guessing the transmitters and receivers, wireless, of course, some kind of thing. Sweet. Yeah, I'm just showing you jacketed diamond wire. It's very confusing because one just carries the redstone signal, one carries bundled redstone, and one carries blue alloy. It's very, very confusing. But I use diamonds because EMC just really ain't a problem. I suppose I should use different colours for different purposes, but fuck it, just use diamonds, man. Always do it. It doesn't make any difference to propagation speed, which is a bit poor. Or durability, cable or anything like that. So it's purely a cosmetic thing. Yeah, I wasn't even looking at the screen there, so I've got fucking no idea what I've just pulled out of a chest or put back in or, you know, whatever. But that's me. That's the way I play. Or it's the way I commentate anyway. That's some kind of thing that needed gold. I don't know what it was. I guess we'll find out together, huh? What is it if it needs red alloy? It might be a... might be a filter, you know. So I've already got an item detector, haven't I? So yeah, I could go on there. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just temporarily make ourselves a door, because why the fuck not? Yeah, fuck you, wall. Oh yeah, I went a bit too far. The problems of the red guitar. Some philosopher's stone, man. So it's cobble, and you didn't pick up the red. What's it, genius? It's not redstone. It's red alloy. So yeah. Fortunately, I made a hole. Boom. Ah. What? Oh, is it red dope? It's not red alloy. Okay, that's a thing, isn't it? Oh, it is a filter. Awesome. I picked up something else, probably a lever, maybe, possibly, somewhat. So we need a filter. Boop. Of course, it goes the wrong frigging way around. Pipe of some description. Tube, actually, technically. And that compressor's right in the way there. I'll have to do something about that. Item detector. Which is, of course, similarly the wrong way around. It's a jerk. I think it's that way. Is it that way? Or is it that way? I think I had it right first time. Guess we'll find out. I think that is the wrong way around, you know. Yeah, to use a item detector you have to have a tube coming out of a filter or whatever before. You can't just feed straight into it. And I need to also pick up a redstone signal from it. This is what I'm about to do here. Whoop. Of course, that fucking landed the wrong way around. Well done. Now let's have fun with channel names. Because this all feed back into the control circuit that we're going to build. Hey Mushroom, what you doing? We'll call this copper full. Nice and descriptive. You go away, go away. I'm just trying to work out, because you need to have 2 filters to make the system work, and then you need some physical wiring. Well, that's a timer. There we go. I'll set it for a second. Oh, that could be a problem. Yeah, that switch was being because now we can power everything. Yeah, because that item detector is the wrong way around. That's why the filter's not doing anything. I'll work it out in a minute. Or maybe I'll go outside. Yeah, fuck you all. It's definitely full. It's getting redstone signal. It's because the item detector's the wrong way around me from the past. You know, if the Brainiac did the texture pack and just put an arrow on the side, it'd be so much easier, wouldn't it? Yeah. Oops. Now will that just spit stuff at me? No, of course it won't, because there's no tube on it. As soon as you put a tube on it, it won't come out because there's nowhere for it to go, genius. Yeah, tubes are clever like that. If the end of the system just dead ends into nothing, it won't send any more objects down it. Okay, yeah, that's a thing, isn't it? Why is the copper going? Yes, that's enough of that. I could put a cover on there to stop that happening. But, yeah, that thing's just right in the way of the old compressor. shut up, Mook out. And of course the redstone theme is the wrong way. That's the wrong way around, dude. Oh, that's a bit more Godero, isn't it? That, yeah. That's the ticket. Yeah. That's the problem with trying to pick up the redstone. Ah, that works perfectly. So apparently it's not a problem. So put the item detector in stuffed mode. It can be in item mode, so it gives you a redstone signal every time something passes through the machine. Stack, it's obviously one signal per stack of thing, even if that stack is only one. Or stuffed mode. We go for stuffed mode because we want to know when that chest is full. So instead of trying to send more copper to it, which would be redundant when it's full, we'll activate a different filter and send it around the recycle path. So we just fill the hole in with ugly cobble and yeah, tidy that up a bit. That switch isn't affecting that. Okay, what's the name, is it? Door! I'll fix you, pal. Oops. Yep. The problem with the red guitar. And of course it didn't give me 4 back, did it? Of course it didn't. Why fucking would it? Bastard. I was thinking, oh, well, this is a bit close. Okay, we'll go out the other side then. Sure, that'll be a thing, won't it? And it went the right way as well. Awesome. Fuck you, wall. All of you, wall. So that will now become our recycle line, which again will similarly equip with redstone tubes. Yeah, while you're flying, if you need to press shift on an object, press shift and space at the same time, and it will crouch him at a... It's very strange. But that's the way you do it. So we need to supply this thing with a different signal. Where can I put the circuitry then? Waste on the rest. You can, there's no harm in it. You get a frame rate hit if your machine's not especially pokey. Glowstone. Come on. There we go. door. I'll just make a hole in the wall, it'll be alright. That wasn't a bad guess at all, was it? Fucking door. Ah, but we've got to get in. Yeah. Get in the hole. Jesus. Ah. Fuck. Sounds like my Saturday night. Boom boom. Ha. Even more boom. Yeah. We'll just fix that problem right now. There we go. Doop. Stick that there, and that'll fix every problem. So we can now take it that way. That. One. There. Yeah. Take this resting wire out. Awesome. Make ourselves a channel. There we go. No, my face. Why didn't I just walk out the door? So we've got a circuit. The next problem of how we toggle between which output we're going to use. So and some red wire underneath it, because then diamond jacketed won't interface directly with the receivers and whatnot. That might be a problem. But it's certainly working. You have to press the button, genius. Add another splash of colour. Hey, look at that, pretty. Yeah, wonderful. Can I keep up? Yeah, awesome. Here we go. So we need a way of triggering that without interfering with the other one. Again, I could have used covers, but I'm a genius. That'll do, right? You'll need to put another one on to accommodate the yeah, see, it doesn't interface directly. Yep, there you go. Bit of red wire. Boop. Bob's your auntie's living lover. Awesome. We need to call this copper something. Copper recycle, I'm going to imagine. Yeah, there you go. So when that little chest inside is full, this mechanism will kick in and start recycling all that lovely EMC. So we need to build a toggle switch. Just put it up a bit. I'm still lugging that glowstone around, aren't I? Whoop! There you go, look. Well done, brain. You're not as stupid as I look. There we go. Whoop. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing here. That's it, that's the stuff. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing now. Don't you worry about that. Because I was thinking, well, if you need to alternate the signal between recycling and filling up our forward inventory, we're going to need 2 counters, essentially. So, we'll institute it with a bit more circuitry, because it will make our toggle thingy much more awesome. So that's 112 and 111. So we're going to need to build. Yeah, I like to try and keep the circuitry as close to the device as possible. Not because it is inherent propagation delay, more because when you're looking at circuits, unless you put a lot of fucking what's-names down, signs, it can be confusing what circuitry does what because it's wireless. So that's actually keep circuitry as close together as possible. You'll see me build a mad stack thing later on. Now, you won't see me build it, you'll just see the result of it. So what I'm going to institute here is a 1 second tick that will be persistent throughout the world. I could have used my clock, you know, the computer craft one, but I wanted to build another hardware one. So we'll put it on 1001 and we'll call it 1 second tick. Yeah, I believe that's what it says, 1 second tick. So boop. So we've now got a timer that's persistent throughout our world, because most of these things require 1 second. And if you're dealing with redstone engines particularly. I think combustion engines and steam engines are also on a 1 second period. I might be wrong on that. I always use redstone engines because they take no fuel. You can blow them up, but let's try. And the circuit we need is 3x3. Just to test out my 1 second tick. That's what I'm doing there. And it works. Hooray, fabulous. So we'll just leave that recycling for the time being, because why the fuck not?